So, few things I need to do. As I always do, I need to wait for the notification on YouTube to tell me whether I'm streaming or not. Uh, but what I don't normally need to do, but I had forgotten, is turn my light up because I'm looking a little bit dark, you know. So, I mean, this isn't the best camera quality in the world, let's face it, you know. It is excellent for what it is, but you would have noticed an awful lot of noise before I turned this light on, so that's why I put this on. I mean, it would be great if I could afford proper lighting and this and the other and a decent camera setup and a computer to stream it all through, but I rather like my simple setup. It's all through the PlayStation. I do all my editing on my tablet or my phone, so all through Android, and I'm not going to say it's the best quality in the world. I'm still got a lot to learn, but I think that I do produce some moderately good videos. I think really I just need to become a better editor, but my main purpose behind those videos is just to pique people's interest so they come to the stream. If I'm honest, that's all I make the videos for. Um, I'm not getting any notifications, but it's done that to me before. It has sometimes taken a little while to show. So I'll keep on rambling before doing the proper stream. Or if it doesn't show up, then naturally I'll end this, start it up again. And normally when I say that is when it normally starts up. So it is quite interesting being a YouTuber, especially such a niche YouTuber. I mean, I started off with the idea of creating a resource or a some information on how to do virtual photography for people who are not photographers, because photography and virtual photography share a lot of skills. So I know that photographers could just jump into it, and if they're gamers, then photo mode's second nature to them. But I wanted to make a channel for people who didn't know what they're doing and just needed a few little pointers. And I mean, I don't really, you know, I'm not a great photographer, but I like to pass on what I do know. And I was really hoping with these streams that I would attract virtual photographers who would be able to, you know, discourse in chat, um, keep me company while I'm at it, correct my many errors and faults, teach me new things, and I could pass on my knowledge and just build a real community. And so that's why with the editing that I do, I I mean I always choose a picture that I took. Um, I try and put in just the actual photo taking. I've experimented a few times, so there's been I think a video, not the last one, the one before. I was including more of the gameplay before I took the photo just to see, you know, just to show people what I do. But I would love to have some feedback from people. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be presumptuous enough to give tutorials or anything like that because I don't know all the techniques of photography. That's something that comes with many years experience, of which I only got one. Yeah, just over one. So it's certainly something where I won't be able to give people pointers. I can show people how I take photos, my approach, what I do, what grabs my attention, but those sorts of things are very personal. But if I can give one piece of advice to virtual photographers, walk everywhere. Because you miss so much through fast traveling or getting in your car. Or, like, if you go through Instagram and look at my um, Cyberpunk 2077 pictures, a lot of those I would never have seen if I've just fast travelled around the world or the map and got into cars and stuff like that and driven around, you just don't see them. Oh, I am streaming. Ah, well, in that case, hello, you beautiful people. I hope you are keeping well. Uh, Terribly sorry for those wondering what on earth I was rambling about, but I didn't know we were live, and therefore I just ramble on until I get a notification, and then I can do this proper introduction, which I have just messed up. So I'm going to start that again because I do these for the video as well. So, hello, you beautiful people. So the idea of today's stream is to take photos in black and white. I have done a art noir style uh, in the past, but I just wanted to do just straight out black and white and see how we get on. I mean, my original idea was just to show you how to take landscape pictures with the idea of doing the portrait crops, but we'll leave that for another time. So let's go back into black and white. Because it is something that's quite difficult in this game. Because you never, well, and in computer games when you're streaming, you never know what you're going to see. Because it's, especially in this game, there's sometimes I'm above ground, there's sometimes I'm below ground. So it could be an architecture one, it could be just an object photo session, it could be landscapes. I mean, you can't do portraits so well in this simply because the only human-shaped things are trying to kill you, and your character is just, if I can show you, let me see now. So my camera, oh, I think I've turned off hide character. There we are. As you can see, I am not a complete human. So that does not make for an interesting one unless you want to do these shots. And that's where it comes into its own. Which is a good idea. You know, first person shots, always good, but it does limit your options. So I've purposely been quite broad in what I am intending to do, and therefore black and white is a really good option on that. So if I go back into photo mode and look at the filters, you've got desaturation, which is pretty much what I'll be doing. Oh no, that's still got a bit of a sepia tinge to it. So if you go black and white, then these are the sorts of things that will really stand out in those sort of images. High contrast things. That's my thinking, and that's what I'll look out for. But while we're in this room and nothing's trying to kill me, let's just experiment. Oops. So the lamp, not as high contrast as I'd expected. Those work quite well because of the style of it. And it sort of leaves a bit to the imagination. So I'm kind of liking that. I mean, you can do a really dramatic... I mean, it'd be great if there was a blood splat there or something. But just this is quite nice. See if I can muck around with focals. So we're going to go with a really close one. And remember, we have to keep pressing the button. But I only want that carpet or rug. I don't... I just get my words wrong, in all honesty, whenever I'm streaming. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at once, and it doesn't always go to plan. So, I like that. That is kind of cool. I'm going to bring it back a bit. Just have a little bit of this in it. I am going to open the aperture a tad, actually. Because something like that. Because I want tiniest bit of texture in the foreground. And then you've got the main texture of the rug in the background. I mean the midground, and then the background is all blurred out. So I'm going to have a little look at that. And again, I'm thinking about the portrait and trying to get a bit of a diagonal line going on there. But I feel like I'm losing too much by doing that. So I'm just going to have a tiny bit on there and take that picture. But if you guys are wondering about some of the techniques that I utilize, or really about visual patterns and stuff like that, I'll always recommend in the descriptions of my videos, I put a lot of links in there. Pat K is brilliant for it. One example or two examples I can give you in just the where I am now is I am framed by this doorway, and you've got a strong contrast between that door and this wall. So those are some of the visual languages that you can use, which I was trying to avoid in the last stream. I think I achieved it with the pictures, but then when it came to cropping, old habits die hard, you know. But then that worked really well for... Let's see if I can get my character here. In creating an idea for me, in that I want to do a video of... Do I want to change that angle? Of me taking landscape pictures, because the portrait thing, the tilting it doesn't work for the aspect ratio for actual pictures in Instagram. So having landscape pictures and cropping them in portraits, that's most likely what my next stream's going to be. I am going to adjust the field of view on this. Negative space is a thing. I like that angle. I like the sparseness of everything around it. And that's what attracts me. I just want to straighten this up a tad. Like that. And that's my picture. So I took a wider field of view just to give it more 3D qualities. And you can see that there. If you just look at how far away that window is. And this whole picture was just shapes more than anything else. Shapes, colours, and contrast. Right, so where were we? We were looking for... So I was curious about this, but I think that's too many. But yes, we were looking for the code to get into this room. And I wish to do that before progressing. Just realised that picture wasn't black and white. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do that post-editing. Second picture in, utter failure. Oh well. Not going to go back and take that picture again because it doesn't really add that much value. I want to have a look down here though. No, there really is nothing there. I keep looking at this, and I did last week as well, but I don't believe it would make a good picture. What am I missing? Because I can't do the thing here. Because if you look, it's the wrong aspects. You can't do 6 here. So we know that's not it. Ooh, that was the save room. I'm so tempted to try again. Just do black and white. But I'm going to have a speak
Hello,
with
good
this one.
sir.
Oh, my days. How are we doing? I hope you're keeping well. So how you been, Ainley?
I need to get into the exhibit. How do I open the door?
In fine. Who?
Yeah, man. Been doing all right. You know, it's finally the weekend, which I'm quite happy about. And I didn't even have a bad week either. But, yeah,
Looks like
gym's
you lost
going
your
well.
multi key.
I've gone up weights. My form is still good.
Again forgot on Friday that you stream grinning squinting face, sorry.
No, honestly, my commitment is to make these. Your commitment is to catch it if you
Where could she
can.
have lost her
And
balance?
if you can't, it's absolutely fine, mate. So, honestly, no need to apologise.
Charles, what do the special
I
neurocognitive
always
skills of
appreciate it when you
Liverpool,
do,
the
but
ones the government is
it's
supposed to get?
absolutely fine. Life gets in the way sometimes.
Bureaucrats and civil servants will receive fakes. Only the scientists will receive real connectors with discretionary authority.
The
So you
boss
still
is gonna
playing
try and sue
Helldivers?
the government? That's crazy. How do you know that?
Where did you get your neuropolymer glove from, Comrade Major?
What, you mean yourself? I got you from Dr. Sechenov.
Exactly.
Hold on. You mean he gave me his own glove?
The fate of his life's work.
Not as much, but still do.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Coty for me.
Yeah, I remember you saying, so I really should look into it. But I've been playing an old game. It's from, I think it was 2017, I think it was. And it was a game called Mad Max. And I'm just loving it again. I mean, I've already completed it back then, though. And yeah, it is well worth a play. And on PlayStation, it's £3, so you just can't go wrong. And I had completely forgotten it had a photo mode in it. So that's why you're getting loads of pictures of beating up cars on Instagram at the moment.
Mad Max is great. Never finished it. Just got
Ah,
through the first section, I think.
fair enough. I mean, it's not really a great deal more. You know, you're not really missing out too much. It was, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it is like your typical open world. All you're doing is building up your character as an RPG and your car as a character as well. But tasks are quite repetitive, but I like it because I just want to chill out a bit. And it just serves as a really nice break to playing uh, Cyberpunk 2077, which I've been doing an awful lot recently. Right, let's have a word with Matey Boy here.
Oh, what now? An eternity looking at this worthless hunk of junk? The backstabbing machine that killed me?
Huh. Yeah, that must feel pretty shitty.
That
It's not
does
about
pretty
how
much
it
suck.
feels. It's about how I feel. And I'm pissed off. I'm full of rage. I don't like it. I'm an even-tempered man. A peaceful
Can you imagine being killed and then
robots were going to
just
replace
looking at the robot that killed you?
us. Staff, I mean. Well, they certainly did. Only they did it by slaughtering us all. That's some replacement, isn't it? Oh well. Just leave me alone. I want to doze off.
I need a code, mate. So I kind of need you alive.
Oh, what now? An eternity looking at this worthless hunk of junk? The backstabbing machine that killed me?
It's a phase. It'll pass.
It's already passing. I can't even remember my own name anymore. But his metal mug is still there. I still remember the bastard gutting me. They told us robots were going to replace us.
No, he's not going to tell us out.
Well, they certainly did. Only they did it by slaughtering us all. That's some replacement, isn't it? Oh well.
I'm going to see how this turns out in black and white.
I want to doze off.
So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just looking for a code for a door. I mean, the main mission, yeah, I also need to be in here for that, but that's my main objective. Something like that, maybe. Then filters, black and white. Because that's my idea, is I'm just doing black and white. Color makes things quite easy to adjust and edit your photos. Whereas color, it sort of gives a little bit of mystery to it. So that's just something I wanted to play with. Want some contrast, so I'm going to keep it just there. Hide this and take that picture. Okay, so let's carry on. This is a great game, but actually, before I continue, I want to turn the difficulty down because it makes it so hard to actually take pictures because everything tries to kill you. I did take your advice and just run past everything and not try and kill them all. But I still struggle just to take 10 pictures.
And there's Tereshkova's arm. What's that metal pervert doing with it?
That is a robot waiter.
Who's serving the people it killed? I'm gonna smash that fucking bot to bits.
The robot isn't currently hostile. We should be able to retrieve the arm
Well, I don't know, it doesn't look that happy now. Yeah, you're not getting a shotgun. Oh, hello. That's new.
Fuck that. There's no way I'm leaving that thing alive.
Whoa. Yeah, I had one stream where I just went off the beaten track, and there are so many hidden like little bases and so on around here. It is actually a very big game, and I can't believe they put so much effort into stuff that a lot of people just won't see. So I am enjoying this, and I think I will play it like on my own and just drop the difficulty. So what are you playing at the moment, apart from Helldivers? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I don't...
Sorry wasn't here RN. Had to run out a bit. Did you say anything important?
I just told you to win in lottery numbers, but unfortunately I can only say that once. But apart from that, I was just wondering what you're playing at the moment. Okay, let's go back.
Just playing Helldivers or working on a new game I started.
Oh, so you finished the other one? Oh, that's cool.
Or studying for graduation.
Ah, yes. Oh, mate, well done on finishing your other game, though. Ah, okay.
Not really, just got bored of the concept XD.
Fair play. Oh, I've chuffed I made it in here. Ooh.
I mean the game is finished, but not
Oh.
repaired, still a lot of glitches.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I know what it's like. You want to release something absolutely perfect, but sometimes you just gotta chuck scenarios or data at it just to see where it needs repairing or to discover those glitches. Yep. What I'm aiming for, I like these two. I do want them to be separated. And again, we're going for filters.
I just couldn't repair it, 'cause it was my first time coding and see the code is total mess, and I can't orient in it.
Ah, I see what you mean. But then, that's part of the learning process. So even if you don't finish it, you've still achieved something. You've seen where you can improve. And that's always a useful skill to develop because it will help you to think of how to plan your code, all your subroutines, blah, 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 and how to structure it. And you will find more efficient ways of doing it. So it's still,
I'm really proud of what I managed to do, but
thank
it's still a mess.
you. Yeah, you should be. It is a monumental achievement doing a game on your own. I mean, I am seriously impressed. And I'm not just saying that because you're here. I genuinely am. I was blown away when you first said you were making a computer game. And your next one will improve because if all the things you've discovered through the process are right in this. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay. Is it sad that I went through all that effort just so I could take pictures of this place? But that's just all I wanted to do. And see
I
what was
love
in
the
the crate.
coding. The art is really annoying for me as a anti-creative person XD.
Oh, yeah. No, I can imagine that being quite difficult. I mean, things like drawing is not my strong point. I'm more of a musical person. I mean, I can draw, but I'm not good in any way. It's recognizable. Let's just say that's the extent of my talent. I'm more of a musician. I can do origami, um, and that's about it. Pictures wise, I don't have anything I can show you, I don't think. Um, I tend
I'm
to do
more of a
patterns.
logical person. Any sort of art is above me.
Yeah, whereas I'm a logical person, but I'm also creative, which is why I think I like programming so much, because I'm creating something. At least that's my flawed logic. It's the only way I can explain it. As I say, I'm
I can
definitely
draw a cat by drawing Big M and Two Eyes XD.
mate, that's still a win. As I say, if it's recognizable, you're drawing. That's cool. But then stuff like this, taking photos, that's I like to think I'm quite creative with it. I'm not fantastic because there are so many like compositional techniques, so much language that you have to learn, and I've only been doing this for well, all the time you've been watching me.
Well, I'm a bit proud of the character I drew for the new game.
Oh, get on, lad. That's cool. Because it's quite odd. It's like with music. I
It's
didn't
kinda a copy of someone's character, but still a little original.
honestly. So much art is created that way. So many videos that you watch and reels and stuff like that will be copies of someone else's work, but it's what you bring to that art that makes it its own. Simply because you're the only you, and all of your tastes, all of your experiences, stuff like that, those what makes them different. And in the early days, it's absolutely fine. I mean, one of the main things I struggle with is I don't have a good imagination. I barely have an imagination. And so things like that I find very, very difficult. Music, it just, I I play chords, I play them in different ways, or I play notes, and eventually I'll find something I like.
How does it work?
Hold it up to my neurosensor contacts. Multi-key activated.
Oh my days, that's a bit grim. Yeah, I can only copy things when I draw.
If you are not a creative person, in just a blank brain NPC XD.
Now what?
Yeah, you can't think of logic that way. Everyone has their own purpose and their own
Thank you for
strengths and
coming to my
weaknesses.
aid. Not having the key felt like I was missing a limb. One moment, please.
Did we
You
fix her
still
or did we
have
break her?
The
far
trench
more
coat is
depth
a
than that,
state-of-the-art model with a self-repairing
than an
system.
NPC.
A famous actress and cosmonaut contributed to its creation.
I don't give two wet farts.
Much better. With your permission, I'd like to deliver a speech now.
Oh, hell no.
Greetings, comrades, and welcome to
I do not
the
want a
home.
Pipe
speech.
down.
That's it. We'll have none of that. I mean, I am taking pictures of someone else's creation. That's all I'm doing here. So there is no harm in copying as long as you don't
It
do it
pisses me
verbatim.
off though, when I see someone who can code and do art altogether, it pisses that I can't be creative.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. But I think the best piece of advice I can ever give anyone is don't be concerned with what other people are having or doing. Only be interested in what you have and do. Because all humans are very much aware of their own failings. It's not even faults, it's just things that aren't your strengths because you've spent your time developing other things or you've got a natural ability towards certain aspects of the human experience. Um, so you see these other people who are creative, they're amazing drawers, amazing coders, stuff like that, and you become jealous of them. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because
I
that
mean,
can,
photography is not copying at all. It's true that someone made what you are taking pictures of, but it's still there to be taken as a P.
yes, I appreciate that. And that's how I look at it. But as the point I was making is that um, you're aware of your own weaknesses. You're not so aware of someone else's. You see what they are doing better than you, and you become jealous. And use that to inspire you to become
I mean,
better.
who made the nature photographers are taking pictures of XD?
Well, yes, very true. And architecture, which is effectively what this is with the sculpture in the middle. I am framing it in my own way. I'm looking at it I'm taking a slice out of this picture. So I am making it my own. And that's exactly the point I was making about, you taking someone else's picture as a base for you to build upon.
Photography is art if shooting art.
Yeah. If you think about it, the best description I ever heard is photography is capturing light. That's all it is. And
Asterisk.
oh, gotta love hiding away. Yes, it is the art of shooting art. I actually really like that. That's a brilliant description. And you can do so many things. So you've got different fields of view. So really close to really, really wide. You can tilt it. There's this thing called a Dutch angle, but I still haven't quite worked out what that is. I think it's something like, I don't know, look up a little bit and tilt the camera. You can go black and white, which is what I'm aiming for this stream. And you choose what you want in these images. So yes, it is very much a case of taking an environment and making it your own. And there has been, like in real life, times where I've taken pictures of sculptures in such a way you wouldn't recognize it, but also in a way that I found very pleasing. I'm just looking at these and I'm trying to do it as a texture. I think I need to be much higher to get it. Maybe slightly over here.
I hate that some people who are younger than me understand something I should, but don't. For example, there are a lot of skilled young programmers.
Yeah, but you have to bear in mind, you're much
And
younger
I
than
still
me.
can't understand all the math that's behind it.
No, but you know more languages than I do, and I'm much older than you are. And as I say, use these people to inspire you to become better, but also understand that your strengths will also be their weaknesses as well. You will exceptionally rarely find someone who has everything. The the looks, the social charms, the intelligence, the travel culture, and that sort of thing. It's an exceptionally rare thing to find. And normally when you do, they possibly have autism or something like that.
What the fuck are you babbling on about? What speech? You're
I
prancing.
just have too big ambitions on myself.
Yeah?
Algorithms are
What are they?
glitching with horror, but my databases lack the verbal and visual tools required to express fear, horror, or other negative emotions. I was created to remain positive.
Couldn't care less about looks. I just want to be smart XD.
Fair enough.
And the gruesome surroundings
Yeah,
grosses
I mean
me out,
that's...
but there's nothing I can do about it.
I see.
I'll get away from this
Guess I
conversation.
expected this.
Hang on.
Okay, enough. Later.
You already are smart. I think there's no two ways about that. And it's good to be smart. It has its challenges, as we've discussed in the past. Um, but it is nice. It is very, very useful as well. But it's not the end be all and end all of stuff. And the interesting thing is, as you get older, you start to see different types of intelligence.
Well, you can
to
always be
appreciate it more.
smarter.
Always. But you will... Say, take for example my lead developer. She is smarter than I am, most certainly. I can gain the knowledge that she has, because knowledge is knowledge. But I don't have the memory capacity that they have. I mean, they have a phenomenal memory, and they are, exceptionally intelligent on the side of it. Whereas I'm intelligent, I've been told this, so I'm not bigging myself up, but I've also got the creative side and the social side as well. I'm very much a people person, which is what made the COVID lockdown so very difficult, and what made my social battery that really became a thing after or during lockdown so strange for me. Because I went from almost needing to be around people 7 days a week to being able to handle five. Well, I can't even. It's not even five in a row. Just 5 days out of seven. I can't handle any more than that. So 2 days in the office, three at a push, I could handle, but 2 days is ideal. And they're like every other day sort of thing.
I mean, I could be on the same level of the others. That's why I went to the programming school. But they teach us so much useless stuff and tea.
Yeah. It is the unfortunate thing. I mean, if I look back on my course, I still don't see the point in an IT course in learning accounting. Uh, when you work in IT, you get software to do that, or you create software to do that. So I still think that was useless. Business studies kind of makes sense if I wanted to go independent. So I think some things don't become apparent till later in life on whether they're useful or not. But generally, they try and cover all bases and achieve none of them. So I truly understand your frustration. Don't want that. Got the two carry ones. Don't know about tuck and roll.
In the whole 4 years in there, they taught us programming and such for like 1 month max.
Wow. Oh, I had 3 years of it. I'll give him that. Because I did a BTEC first and BTEC Nationals. That's why I did 3 years. Have some of that. You won't be able to use this ability, and all sub-abilities cost of the ability of... Oh. Okay, I already had that. Okay. Mass telekinesis.
Like literally all I know about programming is self-taught.
Which is even more impressive, man. Because everything I know about programming was taught to me. I don't think I would be able to learn it on my own. I've got a horrible feeling I actually do have to listen to that woman. This doesn't look like anything other than an interesting room full of atoms. Or molecules, I should say. Oh, CO2, yeah.
And that's what irritates me. I could have known much more. But nope, speaking German is much more important.
My God,
Apparently.
yeah. Yeah, I truly understand.
Give her flowers.
And that is frustrating, where your education systems fail you. I mean, I was never destined to be educated. I just can't. It does not interest me. All of the stuff that I was taught. And yeah, everything I've learned through work or again through my own research. Like photography. I mean, granted, a lot of photography is just I was experimenting. I took pictures of things I liked the look of, and then through the wonders of YouTube, I was able to develop further and learn a lot more techniques. I'm just not able to get past this bit, so I'm afraid we're going to have to listen to what she has to say, I think.
Okay, bot. Set the VDNH to drill mode.
Drill mode? This would lead to even greater aggression from passive and physical security systems. It will endanger you and may lead to death of the surviving people, assuming there are still any left.
It's just her chirpy nature that
Exactly, if
annoys
there
me.
are any left. This place is a fucking graveyard. Now follow my damn order, bot.
You have given me a most peculiar command. All people in this complex have been killed by robots, but you are unharmed. This arouses suspicion. Prove that you are a human. I will not follow the orders of a robot pretending to be one.
And how am I supposed to do that? Commit seppuku?
You must pass the Darwin test. This will
Oh.
prove that you are a human.
What the fuck? What test? How about I just rip your head off, huh?
Without her help, activating drill mode will take too much time.
I gladly confirm this information.
Fine, knock yourself out. Hit me with this damn Darwin test of yours. What am I supposed to do?
Prove that you are human, Pioneer Nechayev. Put 3 items on this pedestal that represent the 3 main values of a Soviet citizen. Art, labor, and life.
Crispy critters. Now I gotta deal with another crazy-ass lock. Fuck, I'm a magnet
Right,
for
well,
annoying bullshit.
at least the developers know their own foibles with that little script there. Because, yeah, every 5 minutes you're stopped by a puzzle. But it's not annoyed me, though. I'll say that much. It is well balanced. So what can I pick up? You're dead. There's life, but I... Oh, really?
I liked the puzzles, except for this one XD.
Yeah. There are quite a few that I struggled with.
Some robots are almost human.
How do I put it down? Yeah, there were a few that I really could have done with you, man. I had some troubles. So I've got a radio, I've got a plant. So that's life. But then this should be art. But, I mean, there's no way I'm grabbing... Oh. There we are.
So, about this Darwin test.
Yes, I am always happy to help, Major.
How do I give them the items? Pardon me.
Put something cheerful on, would ya? It kind of feels like the end of the world right now.
Radio of the future! Astonishing music generated by the state-of-the-art quantum supercomputer, based on the preferences and tendencies of the modern performers. The theory of relativity claims these are the songs that the citizens of the future will be listening to.
But the citizens of today are already listening to it. Doesn't that mean this is going to be the music of the past once we actually get there? And nobody's going to write it 30 years from now because it already exists. The music of the future could change every second. Pipe down.
Oops, I got too far away. What am I missing? It says I should speak to her.
Well spotted! You have discovered a temporal paradox. How very observant you are. The music of the future shapes the music style in the present. However, the superposition of the observer and the information being perceived are located within a self-consistent loop. In layman's terms, we are always listening to the music of the future and determining what it is going to be like at the same time.
Oh, shit. If that's layman's terms, I'd hate to hear the complicated explanation. I'm getting a fucking headache here.
What do you mean I haven't found anything yet? I've got everything.
Never mind. I haven't found anything yet. Pipe down.
So I've got life. I've got work. And I picked up a radio down here as well. So am I meant to just drop them? Well, let's have a look in my inventory. Of course they're not there at the moment. Nope. Maybe the radio wasn't the thing. I don't know. Because I had an entire stream where I didn't achieve anything. I didn't know how to get into that area where, you know, the last stream you saw. No. I can see why you didn't like this mission. Nothing there. So I've got art. I've got life. I've got work. Give her flowers, of course. Yes. No, genuinely, I've done this. No. No.
So, about this Darwin test.
Yes, I am always happy to help, Major.
Just watch your fingers. I'd rather not have to look for that multi-key again.
The hammer, tool of working men.
Oh, here we are.
The sickle, peasant's friend. The many-pointed star they praise, and with their lives defend.
Okay.
Pipe down.
Many-pointed star. That's what I'm missing. Well, at least I know now. That's something. So that looked more like the thing of David. And there's more than one of them, so it's definitely not that. Yeah, this game really is not conducive to virtual photography streams. It's like the poor people last week, they just watched me for an hour fighting that big round robot, the first boss you come across. The Rove 5 or something like that. So what am I missing? Where is the pointy star? I can't go out there. There's no here. This I've been in multiple times.
Strange times we live in. Well, used to live in.
He's very talkative, but unfortunately...
I hate that boss. I had to fight him with no ammo, and I couldn't go explore to get more. Just locked me in the arena with no materials and then...
Oh my days! That's brutal. Trying to fight him with a axe. I only had a shotgun and I thought that was really difficult. Well done on getting past it though. Jeez. Because I was able to get out of the area, and there were a few times I needed to go for a walk, clear my mind a little bit. Because I did get a little bit frustrated. But little things like this where it's things are hidden. Because I believe that's what's the
Either I
issue.
cheated, or I struggled a lot, can't remember.
Fair enough. Either way, I found it really difficult with a shotgun, so to get past it without that luxury is truly an achievement. I'm now looking to see if there's any switches or something that would allow me to open a door or whatnot to get that star. I definitely can't go through here, which is most likely why we want that,
Probably
I think.
cheated. At the time I didn't even finish Elden Ring, so I didn't
Ah,
know what a hard boss it. So it's possible I cheated.
fair enough. As I say, a whole hour. Because the thing is it's not like a normal boss where you, after a while, you learn their pattern. There were like move sets that they had, but the sets themselves were random, so it made it quite difficult to overcome. And then you try and maintain your distance so you weren't dying, but you also had to be close enough to be able to get them to blow up one of their cooling things. So yeah, I found that really, really difficult. And that's the first boss. That's insane. I know you say as you develop, the game gets easier, but wow. I have found it quite a challenging game so far. And it's mainly for things like this where it's probably blatantly obvious, but I cannot see where the star is. I've closed those two rooms because I just keep going in them and there's absolutely no point to that. So that's now fully closed, so I cannot go through there. Okay, love, I need more help than that.
I'll go for now. Friends wanna play CS2 grinning squinting face great stream.
No worries,
See
man.
you next Friday. Hopefully I don't forget.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. You have a great night with your friends, and I hope to see you soon. Alright, take care, my guy.
Here you go. This is as alive as it gets around here.
Hear the spring's cheerful hymn. Be yourself, strive and earn. Life, I love you, and hope you love me in return.
Have a great rest of the stream.
Thank you very
I'm
much,
sorry.
buddy.
All this chaos is causing my emotional algorithms to malfunction. Pioneer Nietzscheyev, you passed the Darwin test with flying colors. Tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A cosmonaut.
What a splendid career choice. Well, I rather enjoy your attention, Major. Now, how can I help you?
Do you have a memory leak or something? I need to announce a drill and put the VDNH into drill mode.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my ability,
Are you yanking my fucking chain?
but I can provide you with a solution. You see, a single robot cannot engage the military drill mode. Such procedure requires the presence of 2 robots instead of 1.
So where do I find another obnoxious metal dipshit?
Before that dreadful nightmare, the information hall was staffed by the 2 of us. But during the failure, the berserking robots took my partner, Claire, apart.
Did they
Wow.
scatter all over the complex or something?
Precisely. How did you know, dear comrade?
Call it a hunch. Do I have to scour the entire VD&H for her parts?
Plug the administrative control drive into me, so I can tell you where the pieces of poor Claire currently are.
Well, that sure beats looking for him blind. So where's the administrative control drive? I'm running out of time.
Please follow me.
Oh, I don't actually want to put up with you any longer, love.
This whole thing is just monstrous. The robots must have completely lost their minds.
Oh, the walking slow NPC characters.
Oh my, would you look at this? Helping lumberjacks and first responders is such a noble goal. But you, how do you use the arms our creators have given you? Like a primitive animal, like a beast, to crush and dismember.
Yep. They do try and kill me on a
this
regular
one,
basis.
It just stands there buck naked, as if nothing were wrong. Have you no shame, robot? Publicly exposing your iridium compactor.
You do realize he didn't do it himself, right?
Right. Let's go for the grand entrance shot. If I can. So I don't need to be that far away. And as annoying as this character is, I don't have many options when it comes to portrait. So about here, I think. Before I forget again, black and white. And so we've got contrast. Itchy nose, sorry. No, I think I want more contrast. Rather than doing that and then just use gamma to... No, I think that's about right. So then I can just do overall brightness. That'll get the look I'm aiming for. About there, I think. So what I've done is I've framed her head in the roof. You've got the stripes going up the stairs acting as leading lines, but I've got a really interesting background as well, and it gives a lot of depth to this image. So you've got midground, foreground, which is the steps, the midground where she is, and the lights, the roof feature, and then you've got the foreground, which is the background, which is the wavy lines. But that's how you break up your image like that in your rule of thirds. But you've got such depth there simply because of that tiny little room and the stairs and all the lines. I think makes for an interesting picture, even though the subject itself with her vacant eyes isn't that interesting. Definitely, I really enjoy these, but I don't think there's really much I could do with them to make them into an interesting picture. Whereas something like that maybe, kind of cute, like cute character type thing. I don't know if that's a bit of zany fun or what. And that is the only way I'll be able to capture it. I'm trying to set the angle right because I want how the slope curves at the bottom to look a little bit like a wry smile. Or the bottom of the railing. So yeah, it's just a silly little face. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't adjust it because you've got two little bricks and they would work quite well as pupils. And really, that's just a demonstration of how you set your subjects up.
Oh
Or your
my,
compositions.
that's a mess. And who,
You know, if you
I
imagine it
wonder, will
cropped
have
right
to
in.
clean it up? I should dispatch the cleaners this instant. No, wait. It's the cleaners that did it. I'm so scatterbrained today.
Yep, do not want cleaners, please.
Oh, I envy you humans. You can just pick up a razor and shave that horrible, monstrous mustache off. But this one, you're not even a machine, you nitwit. You're just an imitation, a caricature, a piece of lab equipment. Pardon the outburst. It's just that one of them used to try to... Oh, well, let's change the subject.
Or let's just walk in silence. I mean, that's the
There's a
thing.
wide range of the lab tech models. The ones in black turned out to be especially vicious.
They
They've been
did,
using
yes.
their harmless, built-in range-finding laser to pick off humans from a distance. How did it ever come to this? Just so you know, the black lab tech specialization is determined by the software package encoded within a specially constructed Kinetico-Scholar neurogel capsule. You can salvage this package from one of the defeated black lab techs, provided its capsule is still in one piece.
Okay.
What? I didn't understand a single thing you just said. You're an assistant, Tereshkova. Talk human.
Actually, before we do that. Okay, so that is more of a barrier than I hoped it would be. Sorry, love. So I don't think I'm going to get the sort of images that I was hoping for. And I am going for that Metropolis type idea. That's what I'm hoping for. No, we're going to keep that as is. We are going to do the filters. I'm just going to hide the UI. Actually, I'm just going to go up a smidge because I don't really want that in the picture. So something like that. And again, you've got all of the sweeping lines, but it's more of a texture than anything else than leading lines in this. Is how I'm using it. Really, the subject is the thing that grabs my attention.
You have no sense of decency. I gather you've already met Nora, the monstrous repair vendor who's subjecting humans to unimaginable deadly torture.
No.
It pains my algorithms to have to send you into her bloody clutches, but we have no choice. She's
Excuse
the
me?
only mechanism capable of utilizing this capsule to upgrade your weapons.
Yeah, move your ass, Tereshkova.
Oh.
We're in a hurry.
The thirst trap. Yeah.
On my way, comrade.
Go. Thank you. At least we're finding out what their purposes are. What they were designed for.
Oh, who's a good boy? Who's the sweetest, silliest, chubbiest little boy? You little goof.
I'm a
Don't
big,
attack
big
people
boy.
even when you're in combat mode, because you're such a little sweetie. Isn't that right? Aren't you precious?
You haven't met the one on the train. It was a very frustrating boy. So these are very cool. And very much of the style back then, I'd imagine.
Here we are, comrade. The administrative control drive should be at this booth. Please
Mm-hmm.
establish the connection.
What? I keep forgetting what... Oh, there we are. So who, what, and the where now? Cannot go here. She's telling me it's this, maybe? No? I don't see anything. Machine Design Bureau. Right, what do you have to say again? Oh.
Only try to be gentle, comrade Major. I have very delicate internals. Oh, what just snapped?
Nothing.
Relax, bot. That's my joints cracking.
Haha.
Does this look all right?
Administrator level rights granted successfully.
What now?
I'm opening the door to the atrium for you.
Thank you.
Each of the complex's floor and find my dear Claire. I'll be in touch over the radio. As soon as you reach a floor, I'll scan it for my poor friend's parts. Most of her is on the ground floor.
Grim.
Please put her back together again.
I have conflicts, you know. I don't really want to have another of her walking around. Okay, let's... Arsenal upgrade. Let's have a look. So we have sufficient resources to do this. A machine pistol. That's cool. We will have that. Because I do have a lot of bullets. Woohoo! This machine has certainly seen better days, but it still works, and is rather quiet for a change, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's upgrade. And do I have... No, I don't have enough, I don't believe. Or it just doesn't have an upgrade. So, ammo. Got plenty of those. Shotgun shells I can do 4. Oh. Ah, so it's 4 shells. So I have now got 16. 20 will do. So we're set on that. Okay, let's get on with it. Ah,
Wow, check this place out. It's like a palace. Talk about class. Let me just drink it all in.
it is cool. Is that Grim? Okay. Let's see what we can do here. That's very cool. I'm on a texture one, if you're interested. Something like that. What I'm aiming for. And then filter before we forget. So we've got black and white. So something like that. just think is quite interesting. I feel that that's too bright though. Around there, it does need more contrast. I feel like a lot of post-editing for this picture. So I'm actually going to adjust back those. Keep it on black and white. Quite happy with those settings. I'm going to take this, but then I'm going to change my angle. And see what else I get. Yeah, no, I definitely want it still leading towards something. Or we can go further back, incorporate the triangle here. Something like that. He says, just noticing that there's a enemy about to come up and introduce itself in a possibly not overly friendly manner. And I'm going against the grain, because normally you go right to left, like the movement of the humanoid being right to left, but I'm actually going left to right. In that one, so I'm going to see. Nope. Something like about there, I think. Okay. That was alright. Fairly easy kill. We'll take that. So yeah, I'm just going floor by floor at the moment. So we've got these guys zipping around, so that will possibly make things a little difficult. Oh, of course, I've got it on easy. So I could actually focus on photography for a change. And I mean, I've got it on easy. So let's have a nose in here. Cannot have a nose in here. Got this one doing some nice little drifts. I suppose the cleaning robot equivalent of drifting. Ooh, looked like I could interact with it. Nope, that's all you can do. Okay. So those... Oh, I haven't checked that room. Whoa! Little one has some speed on him. Nope. Nope. Ah, there we are. And down his health. Oh, here we are. I'm just going for headshots. See if I can get that thing she was talking about. Oh, that can go through there now, can it? Okay. Did I get it? Neuropolymer, metaparts, microelectronics, yes. Medium neuron, I think that's what I was after. I didn't listen too much because she has that kind of voice that you ignore, but even so. So they be dead. So far, all of the doors are locked. I really thought that moved for a moment. Okay. Anything here? Nope. I mean, I do understand that I am most likely meant to just get to one point, and that will allow me to open up all the other doors and rada. But I'm having an explore now.
Okay, this is new. What's wrong with her head?
Welcome. Come closer. Be not afraid of my power.
What the Charles, is this another corpse?
I am Oracle. I am the all-seeing. I used
Seeing.
to be a simple archive worker, but now I am omnipotent. I see everything. I know everything. And I am everything.
Got it. Talk about rotten luck. Charles, this one's completely lost her marbles.
What is this skepticism? Sergei Alexeyevich, you should be catching Viktor Petrov instead of doubting my
Okay.
greatness. An interesting deviation. This woman is suffering from polymer overdose. This can happen when a human brain is connected to a large body of data. Obviously, this is what killed her. And now, for a brief time, the Oracle has merged with the entire VDNH. She can access all computers, cameras, and terminals.
So she's part
Useful.
of the complex, with unrestricted access to everything? What? Huh. So, you're the Oracle, huh? Can you prove it?
I have no need to prove my power to you, mortal. But I guess I could indulge you for amusement's sake. What do you want? Shall I tell you about your missing past? Or the kind spirits that look after you and will silently weep forever? But what would be the point if you can't even see what's going on right under your nose?
That's quite a load of something. Let's make this simple. Open this door for me, would you?
Pardon me?
I will. I can open all doors, both in the past and the future. Behold.
I am prepared to kill something.
Oof, too much information can drive you crazy.
Indeed. I'd like to compliment you on your result.
Sorry. I thought I recognized that robot. Oh, this is a cool place. Oh, well done on opening all doors, love.
Charles, what do the special neuroconnectors from Sechenov's team look like?
The special neuroconnectors have the Greek letter gamma on them and are shaped like bracelets. They are worn on the right arm.
Gamma. What happened to Beta? Or are those the fake connectors you told me about?
The fake connectors do in fact have the letter beta on them, but the beta connectors were real at first.
I don't get it.
The first experimental prototypes of the neuroconnectors with discretionary authority were called beta connectors. There were only 2 of them, and Dr. Sechenov designed them to look like rings.
So, what happened to him?
After the necessary experiments were complete, Dr. Sechenov removed these rings from the list of special neuroconnectors. Enhanced gamma models, shaped like bracelets, were then made for the scientists, one for each member of his team.
Okay, there are only 7 of those gamma connectors? For Vavilov, Korolyov, Kurchatov, Lebedev, Pavlov, Filomonenko, and Chelome?
Indeed.
Okay. So, we've been in that room. We are now locked? Nope. Let's have a talk to matey boy.
Comrade! Hey, comrade! Help! Get me out of here! I'm a student from the tour, and my father's, like, really, really important!
Congratulations. Except it doesn't matter anymore.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Do you even know who he is? He'll build you a country house, send you on a vacation, or maybe you want a car. Come on, man, just get me out of here.
Whoever your old man is, his son is dead.
What? What do you fucking mean, dead? How am I talking to you, then? Are you an idiot? You are the working class, so work, damn you! Do you even know who I am?
No, I don't, and I don't care. We're not buddies. Get that through your thick skull, and the working class can punch back, you spineless piece of...
Meat? What? Am I really?
shit. And yes, you are. I'll pass it along to your tour guide.
Bit brutal, but he was a spoiled little brat. Okay, so that proved a whole load of nothing. Apart from that one crate that I found. Okay, we have a plant. I've got a horrible feeling I know where that's going. Talk to you? Nope. You? Nope. That was quite a forlorn look. That is very, very good. Really dark subject, but there's something about that pose, I think, works very well in black and white. I'm just going to take it as is. Yeah, I mean, you've got the leading line. I'm going to have to tone down the highlights a little bit. Possibly bring up the shadows and then increase the contrast, which seems like a really odd thing to do, but it's about using the shadows and the highlights to bring the subject into the foreground. So raising the shadows will bring him up to the fore, and the light strip behind him slightly dulled. But I don't want it to do it too much, because I rather like the light of his skin. So I may just crop in really closely, but then that risks it being quite a macabre picture with the blood splatter behind him. So that'll be an interesting one. Just checking. I don't know how I'm going to work with that. Okay, so there's one. Loving that little face thing. That's cool. We were going this way, weren't we? Oh. Oh, I thought it was a cleaner. Oh my days. What a numpty. So...
I wanted to die today.
Well...
Didn't see that coming. Well, did everything go according to plan?
Collier and I broke up yesterday.
Ah.
His parents were transferred to Sahalin. The real one, not the one in this exhibition. He went with them. He said we wouldn't be together. So I wanted to die.
You're not wrong. When you're falling off a bridge, it feels like you can fix anything. Except for the fact you're falling off a bridge.
But as I was lying here,
That's pretty...
I suddenly realized there is no idea stupider than giving up on life because of a boyfriend. It even sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. I'll tell the guide I found you. She was... worried.
That's nice. Before we find Claire, we need to find a canister. I'm hoping... Nope, that's Claire. And I'm not doing that yet. I'm not doing another overly talkative robot until I've done the canister. That is my plan. Why is there sinister music going on? So where was it? That's the question. And I'm quite confident I haven't missed any photo shoots yet. But I may... So was this where the lady was? No. Look round. So I was just seeing if that's actually even slightly interesting. Well, one way to find out. I can't imagine that making much difference. Drop down a little bit because I don't want that box in there. Drop down a lot to see what angles can do. No, it need to be slightly higher. I'm conscious of not moving too far because I don't want the snack bar sign in there. Actually, let's give it a little bit of depth perception. Doing that. No, I think I was right that way. Hmm. So that makes everything too close, I feel. Yeah, I can't really make that sign work. I was rather enjoying that, and now I feel I missed that picture. I certainly messed it up. So, killed you, been in there, done everything in here. Only have one left, and I feel like I need to go upstairs. Let's have a nose. So one was in the flower bed, so I'm going to have a look in that one. Just keep an eye on everything around. Oh! I can't even be angry because it does the same route all the time. So this floor, nope. So we're going to go up, it's going to go right. There we are. So we're just going to go up another floor. I've never seen internals left behind. That's kind of cool. So is this one of those scenarios where I've got to carry one down while avoiding everyone? Or is it actually just on that floor? What's these things? Oh. Have I just done myself a dirty? Yes, I have. Okay. Turn off. Anyway, let's stop playing with those things. Let's carry on looking. So I just need one container. That's all I'm looking for. Because everything else has been on this floor. I have gone tired all of a sudden. Don't quite know what caused it, but yeah, I'm just really quite sleepy all of a sudden. But I feel I do need to look through here more. There must be something I've missed. Already spoke to him. Can go in here, but there isn't anything in here. Didn't save though.
Saving data.
Thank you. Didn't look in here. So it shows I wasn't that observant. Or sufficiently observant. Got the one from him, I remember. Pardon me. Maybe there was something in here. Because I didn't know what I was looking for. Here we go. Oh, hello. This isn't fun. So I have to carry this thing. Wait a minute. Nope. Is this shotgun time? No, it's axe time. Okay. No, now it has to be shotgun time.
Well, hello there.
Hey, how we doing? How you doing, bro? You alright? Oh, Rogue Bully! Oh my days! Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. How about yourself? This game is kicking my ass on so many levels you wouldn't believe. And I've got it on easy. But how's you? I hope you're keeping well.
Ha ha ha, that was an amazing reaction, wow. Input made you.
Yeah, I am really well, thank you. Yeah, things have been going quite smoothly work-wise. And, yeah, I mean, as you can see, pretty much streamed to a handful of people, but I'm still enjoying being on YouTube. Learning, like, video editing and that sort of thing. And, oh, dude, PlayStation, the March sale, you can get Mad Max for about £3. And even though it's a really old game, it's well worth a play. But yeah, how have you been though, mate? Yeah, it's been way too long since we've hung out.
I will have a look, mate.
Yeah, well worth it. It's, let's say it's 2017, I think it came out. It is an old game, but it's really chilled. I thoroughly enjoyed it when I played it the first time. And the fact that I was willing to part with my cash a second time to play it shows it is a good one. But what have you been up to? You still playing Destiny 2? Mm-hmm.
Been good mate hyphen just been playing a lot of Destiny, doing raids, dungeons, you know me hyphen I popped back on Division for like 10 mins the other.
Oh, did you? Oh, mate, I missed you. Yeah, I had to go because I did the mission in the countdown area. But yeah, one of my friends had to join me in the end. I just could not do it because he just popped on into chat just to say hello, sort of thing. And yeah, man, I'm not beyond admitting when I can't handle it. I was just way too rusty. But I've done the incursion as well now, so I've pretty much done all of the both raids and that.
Just great. So where am I even
We'll have to
supposed
go
to
on
look?
that.
I swear on my
Have a good
holy
catch
name,
up and a bit of a
these
play at some
mustache
point.
perverts must have dragged her into the maintenance room.
I'm on my way.
This is a strangely disturbing game. Some of these things. But it works so well. Okay. Something like that. So I'm trying
That
to...
was an odd experience going back after so long, you know. I still need to
Oh,
do
yeah.
all that stuff, just can't get a team to do it.
No. Yeah, if it weren't for my friend inviting me, because he's a part of a clan, or helps out with the clan, and oh, yeah, I should be able to find one. I am on their Discord chat, so I should be able to find someone who's doing it and see if we can join. So yeah, that may be a possibility, because yeah, it's impossible otherwise. You need people who know what they're doing, and just getting 8 people together is hard enough. So that is a plan. We can work towards that. So I'm just working on framing these two. So I feel that beaker is just taking too much focus. So we're going to do the focal length, and this will take some time. But yeah, so have you got a squad in Destiny now?
Well, Destiny is in a downtime. No new content till June, so may go back to Division for it.
Yeah. There's no new content in Division, but that's not what the Division is about, really. We are very, very used to that game and its limitations. About there, I think. But that's why we love it. It's just Division is Division. It is just a great game. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. There you get bored of it, you change your character to a completely different play style, and away you go. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing Spider-Man 2, Cyberpunk 2077, which is a very good game. Like proper RPG. Mad
Yeah, I'm a
Max.
part of a clan.
Ah, get
Been a
on.
part of it such I started playing it. So they run raids in a regular. So I have another raid on Sunday wit.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it just brings more life to a game when you can do stuff like that. I'm glad you got a clan. Because unlike me, you're far more sociable online. That's just messed up enough to have its own picture. No, I did like that angle better. Something like that. Bit of a tilt on it. Grab that one. And I also like the rather... I don't know. Sort of thing you'd expect to be an evil robot. This thing down here. Like your old well, you're too young to this, but... And so am I, really. But I saw the reruns. But the old, like, sci-fi horror type things. That's the sort of evil monster that they came up with. So I thought I'd grab that. That is freaking awesome, though.
We tried to do a master raid, boss checkpoint on Thursday and just couldn't do it. My god, the ads hit hard.
Yeah. That's it, because I'm running heroic on Division at the moment. And yeah, that's just different. A very difficult game. So I just need that there. Nope. Okay. So there. There. Ooh. Or maybe not. That's the thing, when you get tired, your brain doesn't work so well. And I constantly live in a mental tiredness after
Hey,
a
this
whole
is
week of
new.
doing this.
You may need to apply spatial reasoning here.
There's no may about it. These locks of yours are really something, you know that?
Yeah, not doing that. Not tonight. Let's have a look downstairs first. And then I'll end the stream. Oh, okay. So, we've got a lot of badness going on. Got... Okay, that's not working. As I say, this is quite a strange game. It is very good, and it kind of reminds me of Fallout in its sense of humour. Fallout 4. Or a little bit Bethesda, as I like to say. Okay, we're going to give this a go. So that's where I just was. So number 2 is... They're just wrong in this. Okay.
Very strange.
Very.
Yeah, it was giving me Fallout vibes.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can play that on PS5,
Charlie,
but I would like
why
to.
couldn't they just put regular, more reliable locks everywhere? Like with codes and shit?
I suspect it's because if they had, anyone who hacked the code would be able to open the locks without authorization.
Yeah, but now anyone who solves the puzzles can get through. In other words, pretty much anybody.
It's very true. Only idiots wouldn't be able to.
I think you can.
Yeah? Oh, cool. Oh, this one changes as well. Okay. Right, matey boy. Shotgun's better. Yeah. I tell you what though, mate. This game is so engrossing, I rarely take photos. I do struggle to take the normal 10 pictures that I'd take. Wonder. Nope. Quite often it's because it's got so many things trying to kill me at once, but also just it grips you. This is actually Atomic Heart is actually a very good game. So, did something to open up? So do I just do it to get to a way through,
Charles,
maybe?
I've never seen Dr. Sechenov wearing a bracelet before. Does his alpha connector look different?
Indeed it does. His device is unique, and its shape and location are one of Dr. Sechenov's deepest secrets.
So his alpha connector must be really well guarded. Who's watching it, Argentum?
Entrusting humans with the
I
connector would be
think this
far
side
too
needs to
risky.
change.
It's guarded by Dr. Sechenov's personal bodyguards.
You mean the ballerina twins? The way they move, they're so graceful and elegant.
Hmm. They're gonna kill you. Let's just try that. No. So again, that one allows you through, but it stops you there. That was the original one. So number 2 I'm quite happy with. Because I don't know it otherwise. Gosh. So that was 3 though. So what does 2 do? 2, 4, no. So I can't go through. So it has to be 4. 2 is the bedroom. That sucks. Oh no, hang on. We might have something. That wasn't the most graceful way. But we might have something. No, because I have to go through there to get down there. Ah, you cheeky monkeys. Okay. So, 3. I must be missing something. Hmm. Must be. This lets me in. I can climb up there, but I can't go any higher. There don't appear to be any triggers. I mean, you've got that, whatever's up there. That doesn't really help me right now. Hmm. Not every game allows you to get past a difficult bit by just jumping. So why is this open? There was those areas downstairs that I didn't look at properly. Okay. So there's something about jumping down that I had done. Is there any... Because these ones I want to turn around. This one I'm happy with. But I can only turn that one around... Oh, that's pretty brutal. So they're not as connected as I thought. Okay. So it doesn't matter that that's closed, because I can't... Oh, it does matter that that's closed. So how do I rotate this one? Okay. Either way, we need to go back up. So why do I have the ability to jump down? That's an important question. I've only got one switch. That lets me in. Ah, sådär. There we go. Give me a moment. And then I discovered that's not high enough. That's closed. That could work. So 1 to 1. Just need something to let me go through. I think. What I'm thinking is just jump up here. Across. Up onto here. And yes! Here we go. More of that. That was quite a difficult challenge, man. Oh. Damn. Right. Well, it is 10 o'clock, so I'm going to end the stream there. I didn't get as many pictures as I hoped, even though I had got the skill down a little bit. Did manage to take some, but not as many as I wanted. But I'm quite happy with the black and white pictures I got, especially the ones of the stairs. I think they will be quite interesting. So I'll get all the videos edited. I mean, the video edited, get the pictures up as well. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. And remember, we say goodbye so we can say hello again. Goodbye. Yeah, just to save me editing and recording an extra video. That's why I do that on the stream now, dude. But it's been great having you here, man. Really has. Thank you so much for checking out my stream. It's not much different to how it was on Twitch, apart from I play through the entire game instead of switching between them. So I will every week I just carry on with doing this. Sometimes I challenge myself, but that's about it. But either way, you have a good one, mate. And for everyone else who's
Always
joined,
dude.
my guy, thank you. And thank you all for joining. Really have enjoyed having you here. I hope you enjoyed the content. Like and subscribe if you just need a reminder that I am here. But I do stream 8 p.m. GMT every Friday, so you can catch me out. Catch me on here. Also, keep an eye on my videos, not just because I want you to watch them and like and all that. It's also if you're interested in virtual photography or photography, I've sort of collected some links of people that I found really useful. So hopefully you'll find something useful in there too. But either way, have a great time and I'll see you all later. So goodbye.